She says she want hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The trunk stay bumped and y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga. And my Chevy sitting on 24s. Flats look like flapjack. Pancake, you ain't no hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it go. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood, folks. I'm on that good and alcohol. I got some down bitches I can't call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. Yeah. I can give a darn about no hate long as my bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. I can give a darn about no hate long as these bitches love me. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this country shit. Country shit. Country shit. Let me tell you about this super fly, dirt, coast, mud and water. Shorty, pop that pussy if you wanna. Let me tell you about this old school pouring lean, candy yams and collard greens, pocket full of stones, riding clean.
Well, I'm just one parlay away from a new house, new car. I'm just one parlay away. Trust I'ma take us far. I'm just one parlay away. One parlay away. One parlay away. Oh, I took the Chiefs on over. Took my homes on yards. Everything is going good so far. So far. Lakers beating the Knicks. Spread is only 6. 2 minutes left in the game, baby. I'm about to hit. Ow!
I need out, yeah, I need out. Blood pressure higher than a body count. Tomorrow she has to go. She's a mama. I think I married a hoe. Married a hoe. I said, mama, I think I married a hoe. I made a mistake, mama. No, oh no. I want you. A man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. All these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal. When a rich brother wants you and your man can't do nothing for you. All these hoes ain't loyal. Ain't loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. Yeah. These hoes ain't loyal. 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 These hoes ain't loyal.
don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
And welcome back, y'all, to another episode. Let's talk gibberish, Jordan. Man, I hope everybody doing all right. We about to get into it, but first, I need my oldest. Matter of fact, I ain't even playing oldest today. We doing that Crim. I ain't played Crim in a while. Tonight, we're doing something a little different. Something that I'm gonna try to make a recurring thing. I've seen. I keep coming across different videos throughout the week, man. I know y'all do too, man. Especially if you spend time on YouTube, y'all be watching shit, and it's like, man, that was kind of interesting right there. Well, guess what? I got a couple of them that was kind of interesting right there, and we gonna react to some of them today, man. Did I tell y'all to make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on? But if I didn't, look, y'all need to hit that like, that share, that subscribe, and turn the notifications on. Make sure you click all when you hit the notifications, because you know that's how YouTube let you know I'm doing something. That's how we got to do it. Whether you're watching over on Facebook, whether you're watching over on Let's Talk with JVJ on YouTube, or the JVJ Network on YouTube. Help your boy out. We're trying to grow around here. But yeah, man, I ran across a few interesting videos. First one, shout out to Couch Politics. We about to talk about some politics, y'all, because I didn't know this shit was going on. I been locked in this week. Ain't been paying attention to what's been going on around the world. But I heard some shit's been going on, and y'all just gonna see it, man. It's Couch Politics, man. Shout out to him. So as usual, man, get your cigarettes, get your weed, get whatever you need. We about to get into it. First video, Couch Politics, man. Let's see what we got right here, man. This was, I was actually pretty interested when I saw this shit. I was like, what the fuck going on?
I can tell you, when I'm around white people, they test the racist water. They test it on people like you all the time. And they'll try to say off-color things. I put my hand up.
Oh, he's an individual.
Those people saying the N-word do not.
And so we have to live
in reality, right? And so we have to be aspirational,
right?
But we also have to live like black people walking down the street.
But that's
to be, don't do it.
Right.
Because calling somebody the N-word is racist and wrong. And let's teach the history about the N-word.
Listen, okay. J.D. Vance is married to a brown woman. He has mixed race children. And that is his response to this.
We just watched Charlie Kirk get shot in the neck. You know, we watched our president, while he was campaigning, almost get killed. A bullet was by his head. So there's real violence, and then there's this disgusting, despicable stuff that is said in private. And like, it is.
You say the N-word in private, you think it in public. And that means that at some point in my life, I may be sitting across somebody who thinks I'm the N-word. You don't know somebody thinks you're a watermelon person, or that you should be raped to the point of suicide. What are we doing?
Well,
Hello, everybody. Guys, I don't know how it happened, but we got a MAGA pirate on the set, One Eye Willie. In all seriousness, I hope this topic sticks in the news cycle. It's pivotal we get to the bottom of what we all know and see here. Let's get into this segment and we'll talk about it.
Welcome back. That's the host of Couch Politics, man. I sometimes he be talking a little bit too much, but overall, 99% of the shit, I enjoy his content. He does a really good job. But watch this conversation they've been having, because Abby Phillips, she got like a little segment or something she do on CNN. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch none of that shit. But she got a segment where she bring like 2 conservatives and 2 liberals or whatever. They be having conversations. This shit right here was just funny. I'm like, are we really sitting around having a conversation about this? And y'all about to see what I'm talking about, because y'all saw that little breakdown shit, but they gonna get into it. Watch this shit.
Vice President is doubling down on his defense of the young Republicans involved in a leaked chat that used hundreds of slurs and joked about slavery, gas chambers, and rape. On social media, J.D. Vance says that he refused to join the pearl clutching and played whataboutism with Democrats. But after a night to sleep on it, this is how he described the Republican operatives, at least one of whom is an actual elected official.
Grow up. I'm sorry. Focus on the real issues. Don't focus on what kids say in group chats. The reality is that kids do stupid things, especially young boys. They tell edgy, offensive jokes. Like, that's what kids do. And I really don't want us to grow up in a country where a kid telling a stupid joke, telling a very offensive stupid joke, is cause to ruin their lives. And at some point, we're all going to have to say, enough of this BS.
You see how he keeps saying kids, 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 little boys, when the age range is 18 to 40. Incredible.
Now, keep in mind, the texters referred to...
And he did. He really was calling them folks kids that was in this so-called like group chat, and they were just saying a whole bunch of racist shit. And it's all people that's in the Republican Party. Wasn't none of them kids. But you see how they try to, like, that deception. And Republicans are good at messaging, man. So a lot of their supporters will believe that it was just some kids sending messages and it shouldn't be that big of a deal. When first off, if it even was some kids, why your kids saying racist shit and talking about they want to grape people? But we supposed to just brush that off, right? But no, these are actually adults doing this shit, and some of them are actually elected officials. And he's just trying to brush it off. But I promise you, man, there's going to be some people in the Republican Party be like, man, it ain't nothing, man, let it go. But as soon as they feel like their eggs go up, they willing to crash out. But let's keep going, let's keep going.
Black people as monkeys and watermelon people. They fantasized about raping enemies and driving them to suicide. They supported slavery and sending political opponents to gas chambers to, quote, watch people burn now. Now, here is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez at CNN's town hall tonight talking about Republicans and the influence that they have on social media.
They have been successful because they have also been very clear, especially digitally, about what they believe. That women are inferior, that they do not deserve equal rights.
Hey, look, man,
that LGBT...
if anybody ever want to call me a liberal, you can call me one, because I say I like Bernie Sanders. I like Bernie, bro. I don't know what it is about Bernie, man. He reminds me of just an old grandpa. I like Bernie, and I like his policies. But I ain't seen Bernie in forever, man. I thought he was, I ain't gonna lie, man, Bernie getting up there. He a little old.
You Americans are subhuman, that they believe and are circulating disgusting racial and white supremacist messaging they are able to get away with digitally and online.
Joining us at
what you mean digitally and online? Ain't digitally online? But I don't know, maybe I don't know what you're talking
about. The table is Camille Foster. He's the editor at large at Tangle. Camille, what do you make of what she said there and how it relates to this conversation about the liberty?
Now, this boy right here, this a coon. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, that's a coon right here. This is a certified coon. He said if he talked properly, the police wouldn't fuck him up. It's like, yeah, you're a stupid nigga.
And the freedom with which these guys thought that they could spew this kind of stuff without any kind of consequences.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me, Abby, first and foremost. I have a lot of issues with the conversation around this particular story. I would tend to agree the comments in the thread ought to be condemned universally. But this is like kind of what you would expect, this kind of idiot, LARPing, edgelord nonsense inside of a private group chat. I think the words you used a moment ago, that they think they could say this sort of thing risk-free, consequence-free. Well, they were saying it in private. And I'm sure they were saying different things in public. Do they mean these things authentically? In some cases, they almost certainly do. There has been a resurgence of white nationalist sentiment in this country. I think it's interesting, though, to try to trace this back and to think honestly about how we got to here. And I do think that a lot of the renewed interest in race and identity things for both noble purposes and otherwise has actually helped to create the circumstances that we see now. That is not erasing any of the responsibility that people have for embracing and endorsing these kinds of sentiments.
This nigga talking about?
Even in private group chats where they're doing this kind of idiotic locker room talk, they deserve to face consequences. But I do think that J.D. Vance's comments about this are worth like actually focusing in on for a moment. This has shades of that.
This nigga need to shut the fuck up. I'm be honest with you. I remember why I thought this video was interesting. Like, nigga, all he's doing, he is literally sitting here right now trying to justify it. He's saying it's bad, but, and he been doing all this goddamn talking. He trying to justify these motherfuckers talking about raping women, comparing black people to monkeys. This is the GOP party. You know, the party that ain't racist, but for some reason still waves a fucking Confederate flag in 2025. And he's trying to justify it. It's like, man, but this climate was created because, we had so many conversations about race. Bitch, we had a conversation about race because we had racists out here. That kind of how it goes. It's like, I want some cereal. I need to get some milk. Like, what the fuck wrong with this? I don't know what's wrong with this stupid ass. Look, dude, I told y'all this nigga a coon. He a coon. He a certified coon with a hot top. thinking he Fresh Prince. He ain't fresh. You ugly.
Whole eating the cats, eating the dogs nonsense from during the campaign cycle.
I mean, he would know all about that.
He is a capable spokesperson for this administration, and I mean that as both a compliment and a dig, in the sense that he seems willing to go out and defend just about anything. It's weird, the places where they decide to draw the lines. I'm not sure why they decide to draw it here. I do think the hypocrisy he's underscoring, though, is real.
I know why,
as well.
because...
You're not sure? Like, it's weird? It's purposeful what's going on here. Like, what planet am I on? This dude right here just said some bullshit in a very slick way. He's essentially doing this both sides crap. Is that Anna Kasparian in a costume? Like, what the F are we talking about here? Because Democrats, he's saying, push for things like DEI and equal treatment for all, which make conservatives very upset. It helped create these races. And you know, you should expect this kind of stuff. It was supposed to be private messages. Come on. Like, that's just amazing. Do you really think these people weren't bigots before the DEI and whatever woke stuff you're talking about? Does he?
And look, for the people out there that, you know, I know there's always going to be some white folks come around and be like, why y'all care about that? Man, it's just people just saying stuff. If you had a person that was watching your kids and you found some group text of them talking about how they can't stand your kids, they can't stand your people, and they watching your child, you would be okay with that. Because that's what they tell, that's pretty much what they're telling everybody else. Like, some of these people are cops, doctors, lawyers, politicians, teachers. These people have these thoughts about your people and your kids. And we supposed to just be like, they ain't gonna do nothing about it. They just be talking shit in private, but they ain't gonna go out of their way and try to ruin my child or my family member. Like, what kind of dumb, what kind of thinking is that? Nah, it is a big deal. If somebody was talking in the private chat talking about touching kids, I think we might need to know about it so we can keep the kids away from that freaky little motherfucker. But you know, it's just words, right? These people are stupid in the head, and that's why a lot of problems keep persisting in society. People just try to brush it off like it's not a big deal when it is. And I'm a firm believer in you have to fix the stuff when it's small. If you catch it early when it's small, you won't have to deal with big things. But these dumbass motherfuckers want to just brush it off. I bet, man, dude, they were kicking people out of the country because they were protesting against fucking Israel on a college campus. And they telling people don't care about motherfuckers saying racist shit. Man, shut the fuck up. Bruh, look, and yes, you are right. You are right. The left is so weak. Weak as fuck. They don't know how to message. They ain't got no backbone. They don't stand on nothing. They're a bunch of pussy. They the closet pussy racists. They're the closet pussy racists. The Republicans are out loud and proud fucking racists.
Really believe that? F no. It's this attempt to always play both sides. So you get invited to all the shows, or I don't know why. Like, come on now. It's the same thing that Charlie Kirk said before. I was never like this, but you guys made me question a black pilot flying a plane. I was never a racist until you made me one because of all this DEI and woke stuff. This is literally the argument Charlie Kirk would make. This is about an effing pattern. It's very simple. This is not so complicated philosophical thing going on here. It's a pattern within the Republican Party and welcoming this kind of behavior. Ever since Trump came down those damn escalators, the racism and bigotry in this country has been steadily increasing. We all know this. We all effing know this. This is who their voters are. At their core, who these people are. It's no surprise Trump won these people's hearts. Cut the both sides bullshit.
I've seen the places where these comments have been defended. And I think J.D. Vance is looking down the line at 2028, and he's looking at who he's calling kids right now are going to be the Republican operatives and the sort of the future of the Republican Party. And I think he's lining himself up. But you make an important point. The comments in the group chat are terrible and stupid, but I find it way more interesting that J.D. Vance has chosen to defend it than these guys that nobody knows or cares about. Why did he choose that this is suddenly the sort of thing that he chalks up to a youthful indiscretion when some of the people in this chat were like a year or two younger than him? He's 41.
We know why.
Hard to say. I have to ask him. I'll tell you, did not defend it. I mean, the head of Young Republicans.
Right.
They exiled these folks right away. We took swift action, and I appreciate that accountability. I'm not going to defend it. I didn't even read some of these tweets, but I've heard they're bad, and I believe it. I bet a lot of these guys were the same.
Well, ain't y'all the part of this? Say y'all against cancel culture. Y'all know they know that. Oh, you ain't right, cancel culture, but they will come out here and cancel some people. They just said something, freedom of speech, right? And look, people pay attention to the hypocrisy that comes from both sides. Both these motherfuckers are playing for the same damn team. That's why they on the same damn coin. They're just on different sides of it. These motherfuckers, they play this dumb game. Like 1 second, they'll be like, cancel people, kick people out of the fucking country. And then when something happens to them from the other side, they'll say, we're against cancel culture. Right now, he's on the side of, obviously I got to play the role and say it was wrong that they said this stuff. They don't believe in that shit, though. At all.
So
you don't see nothing wrong with it.
It's a lot of the same folks. On the other hand, why you're seeing some Republicans shrug their shoulders, I mean, I'll tell you why. Here's what they would here's their sentiment. We just watched Charlie Kirk get shot in the neck.
By a white boy.
We watched our president, while he was campaigning, almost get killed. A bullet was
by a white boy.
So
you see, both of these situations are by a white boy. But they got a problem with everybody else, all the other races. But you trying to kill yourself. Like y'all killing each other. But you worrying about everybody else.
There's real violence, and then there's this disgusting, despicable stuff that is said in private. And like, it is disgusting, despicable. You're not going to see me try and defend it.
Sound like you're trying to.
But I'll give you that perspective from some people who might feel that way.
Ashley?
F that perspective, One Eye Willie. Like, this is about, and I'm going to keep saying this word, a pattern.
Yeah, that boy called a One Eye Willie. Hold on, look at it again.
But I do, but I'll give you that perspective from some people who might feel that way.
Ashley?
F that perspective, One Eye Willie.
Hold on.
Damn.
Man, call that dude One Eye Willie, bro. That's cold right there. One Eye Willie, bro.
Like, this is about, and I'm gonna keep saying this word, a pattern amongst Republicans. Pattern. This is the key word here.
Look, I think what happened to Charlie Kirk was awful. I said it. I think an assassination attempt on anybody, including the then candidate Trump and now president. It's awful. I also think that there's a different conversation, right? So I don't take any comfort that this is done in private, because if you say the N-word in private, you think it in public. And that means that at some point in my life, I may be sitting across somebody who thinks I'm the N-word. And so that person may be the person who has to give me a job one day, or is a police officer that pulls me over one day, despite being articulate. Or a
shots fired.
Is that an inside joke?
It is inside. It's
ain't no joke, nigga. It ain't no joke.
You gotta watch Table of Five. Last time we were on together. But that's what I mean, and that was what it's.
Hey, hold on. We gonna hold this thought for a second, because I want y'all to see what she was referring to, because this shit was fucking hilarious. This dumbass motherfucker said this stupid ass shit. He said some stupid ass shit, y'all. And I clipped it. I had to put it up. Look, this is what she referring to right here.
So you didn't think it was black?
I am an individual. I am not a black man. I don't even know what that means. I am an individual. Race is a preposterous social construct.
Do you feel like that when you get pulled over by the police?
I do feel like that when I get pulled over by the police. You know why? Because when they talk to me, they're engaging with this vernacular. They're engaging with me in this particular way. And it's impossible to misconstrue what's going on here.
What is going on there? What is going on there? What is going on there? A different type of blackness than when somebody that actually might not have that vernacular?
I'm an individual.
Right, but what is, wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Because you just said a lot there.
So apparently we do have time.
Okay, so you said when you were pulled over by a police as an individual who happens to have skin that is black, let's say that.
I mean,
or brown, whatever, darker than white, okay?
Yeah.
That when they hear your vernacular, they realize what they're engaging with. And what is that?
A sophisticated individual.
And so when a black person who is pulled over that you might not deem as a sophisticated individual, how will they get engaged
The
with?
issue would not be their race. It would be the degree of sophistication they have or don't have to navigate the situation.
And when a white person is pulled over,
again, sophistication is still the key issue.
the statistics don't support that.
I just don't.
They don't.
Go ahead, John.
Look,
So you didn't think
That's what she's talking about. That nigga think just because he can talk nicely that if a racist cop pull him over, he ain't gonna be racist to him because he talk right or he talk nice. Motherfucker stupid. That ain't no inside joke. Like what she talking about is an inside joke. There was no inside joke. It's just you embarrass yourself on the news the other day.
manifest, it means that that could be somebody's teacher one day. Or it means that could be somebody's congressperson one day.
Yeah.
And what am I supposed to think as a Black American, as a person who could be called the N-word, if we, now I think it's great that the young Republicans push folks out. And I also think it's important on the left when—
You know something funny? Like the people that's on the side that's trying to defend this shit, they wouldn't want a feminist that claims she hates men representing their city, their district, whatever the fuck. They wouldn't want that. But they don't think it's a problem that somebody says they hate Black people and want to do fucked up shit to Black people. They don't see a problem in them being a representative. And the reason they don't, well, I'm gonna let y'all try to figure that out. Why you think they don't care?
we say, or not we, because I don't do that, but when people say terrible things, that those things be condemned. And that's what I was saying earlier, is like, we got to call balls and strikes.
Yeah.
But there's something bigger than it's just being private. These people live their lives publicly every day. And if you walk through your life and you don't know somebody thinks you're a watermelon person or that you should be raped to the point of suicide, what are we doing?
Well, there are people saying things like this in public, and some of these people are conservative adjacent, or they would perhaps just describe themselves as conservatives, like Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes is a guy who has been on a number of prominent podcasts in recent weeks, who just today announced that he's got some major announcement and will be sitting down with some other conservative figure.
I like that name.
Conservatives have to know that this is taking place in the ether right now.
I'm like,
and speaking out about—
Conservatives got enough. Bitch, that's the goddamn foundation. Like, yeah, that's the foundation of that party. If you ain't racist, you can't be in a conservative party. I don't care what none of these other motherfuckers that be trying to play blind and dumb to this shit. There's a lot of people out here trying to play blind and dumb. That's been one of the biggest things in America that's been going on for the longest. One of the biggest denials in America. Why people be trying to deny they racist? They've been doing it since the beginning of this fucking country. We're not racist. But look at your track record. It don't apply to everybody, but damn, it applies to a vast majority. A vast fucking majority. I think it's only like 5% that ain't racist.
I'm like on the front lines of that battle. I think you probably know.
Congressman, I know you. I'm not directing this at you in particular. I'm just saying that we should be speaking out.
I mean, I have often argued that, you know, this is not about canceling people, but just creating the boundaries of your movement. I mean, would you say that Republicans need to establish—
Well, of course you're right.
Just as Democrats do. I mean, I'm not excluding Democrats from this, but just as Democrats.
You have freedom of association. Like, if you say a bunch of nasty things and you're part of my organization, I have every right to kick you out.
But you're right. We should. This is disgusting and vile, and we should establish that there is a boundary line that is not here, that is in front of it. And Ashley's right. It doesn't matter if it's public or private. If you say it privately, you think it publicly. That's exactly right.
It became public.
And you know, I live in Virginia.
Said it became public. This man over here saying some real shit. He a conservative, so I'm proud of what he doing right now. This motherfucker in the corner, old one-eye patch Willie. I think that's what he called him. Fucking talking about it became public. Like, dude, they said it. Dude, just listen to the dialogue. It was no reason for him to say that shit.
You think it publicly. That's exactly right.
It became public.
And, you know, I live in Virginia. I'm working on the Attorney General's race right now. The Democratic nominee for Attorney General sent text messages wishing the Republican speaker would get 2 bullets to the head.
Old.
He said he hoped that his wife would see their babies die in his arms.
Unacceptable.
Toddlers that he knew. But yet, Abby Spanberger, the nominee for governor, will not ask him to withdraw from the race. She will not withdraw her endorsement.
And
so that's the line.
Can I just make one interesting note about that?
Again with the J. Jones. Like, this is what I mean, that they share one brain. Republicans all share one brain. It's very telling when you need to dig up something from 2 years ago. Like, it's disgusting, and no one should say something like that, what J. Jones says. But again, the pattern, when Trump says Mexicans are sending rapists and murderers, and Haitians are eating cats and dogs, Kamala isn't black, illegal immigrant jobs are actually black jobs, calling people DEI hires, removing slavery exhibits from museums. You don't think this is on purpose? And specifically speaking to conservatives and Republicans, and it is a pattern? You think this is an accident, a one-off like the Jay Jones thing? When
man, Republicans are really good at doing one thing. Let me come up full screen for this one right here, y'all. Because I'm gonna drop a dime real quick, like for the people in the back that don't know, the little smooth brain motherfuckers. Republicans like to call other people snowflakes. But the way that Republicans get elected is by telling white folks that everybody else is their problem. They play the victim all the time to justify the things that they do. That's all they do. Everything he just named off. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, he said all that shit about the Hispanic folks. When all his Trump towers got built by who? Some illegal Hispanics. But that gets the white people going. Some of them, the 95% that I think, gets them going. Tells you that black people are committing all the crimes. When you see all these mass school shootings all the time. They be the ones talking about they coming to take your guns. Nobody try to take your motherfucking gun. And they've been saying that shit for like 15 years. They try to put the fear in these folks, and these folks eat it up. They eat it up. It's like it's fucking breakfast cereal. It's like it's the gospel in the word. As long as they feel like somebody's doing something to them, they'll put these crooked ass motherfuckers in office and let them do crooked ass fucked up shit. They don't care. They want to be a victim. They play the victim all the time. This shit's crazy. Shout out to Marcus, man. What it do, what it do. Let's keep going, man. This shit just funny, man. I hope y'all smooth brain people in the back heard that and understood it. Like, bro, watch the pattern of this shit, bro. You motherfuckers be playing victim all the time, and then tell you playing victim.
When Mamdani came into the scene, all these Republicans, what was the first thing that they said?
Oh shit, my bad.
9/11 would happen. Terrorist this, jihad that. Tucker Carlson, what did he say a while back? Immigrants are dirtying the nation. That's one of the biggest right-wing pundits. How about Charlie the Dead Racist Kirk?
This nation.
And all the beautiful things he said about black and brown people, along with Ben Shapiro saying things like Israelis like to build, Arabs like to bomb crap and live in sewage. Who also said racism has nothing to do with black people being poor. You still think that, Benny? Squeakers? You don't think these people grow up to be managers, supervisors, politicians? Diablo. How about Laura Loomer, guys, calling black women DI Shaniquas? Very good. Should we keep going?
These ain't people.
She tried walking that back and saying it wasn't racist. Go up to a black woman and call her that. See what happens. If you can even speak after it. How about, and guys, let's not forget the famous Jews will not replace us chant.
Oh, they did say that.
Trump said those were good people on both sides. How can we forget the Nazi salute by Elon Musk that literally every single Republican and pundit made excuses?
Yeah, and Jews were not
saying, no, that's not what he was doing. He was spreading love. Diablo, like, yeah, of course not. How about Elon Musk and Tucker Carlson constantly pushing white replacement theory? Like, do I need to keep going on?
They're taking your jobs.
Because we may be in 2 or 3 years coming back to this conversation because when he made those comments, he was a state legislator, and now he's running for a higher office. There were elected officials in this group chat, and I want to know 3 years from now whether you also want them to step aside from their roles. Of course, because we might be in this very position. Can I play one quick thing? I want to play a little bit more of JD Vance. This is what JD Vance was saying about
eyeliner Vance.
He thinks that the real story
eyeliner
is
Vance
and ruining the lives of these.
That boy be wearing eyeliner.
I'm 41 years old. I have 3 kids. I grew up in a different world, right? Where not most of the stupid things that I did when I was a teenager and a young adult, they're not on the internet. Like, I'm going to tell my kids, especially my boys, don't put things on the internet. Like, be careful with what you post. If you put something in a group chat, assume that some scumbag is going to leak it in an effort to try to cause you harm or cause your family harm.
Y'all heard that motherfucker just said? Hold on. Man, I'm gonna let him say that one more fucking time because I'm gonna show you why that's a fucking bunch of bullshit. And I'm gonna have to have Bernie say something on this one because that ain't right. But he gonna check this out one more time. Listen to what he said.
I'm 41 years old. I have 3 kids. You know, I grew up in a different world, right? Where not most of the stupid things that I did when I was a teenager and a young adult, they're not on the internet. Like, I'm going to tell my kids, especially my boys, don't put things on the internet. Like, be careful with what you post. If you put something in a group chat, assume that some scumbag is going to leak it in an effort to try to cause you harm or cause your family harm.
So
that ain't right. That ain't right. It ain't right.
This motherfucker. So fuck it. I'm pretty sure he gonna cover that. I'm pretty sure he picked that up. That is a fucked up ass comment to make. And for y'all that don't know, I want you to sit there and think a little bit and figure out why you think that's fucked up. But why it is fucked up. But either way though, I'm gonna let him cover that because that right there ain't that ain't right.
Okay.
That's a
J.D.
vice
Vance
president.
Is married to a brown woman. He has mixed race children, and that is his response to this horrible racism. It's beyond locker room talk. I'm a white woman that has lived in a red state my entire life, and I can tell you when I'm around white people, they test the racist water. They test it on people like you all the time. And they'll try to say off-color things. I put my hand up. It absolutely happens, and you're fortunate that maybe you haven't experienced it.
Can I just say, literally this.
I don't give a fuck about you talking about you a different generation. I work with these motherfuckers. They be trying their best to toe the line as much as they possibly. They want to stretch that line like they habitual line steppers, trying to say something that they know is racist, but they trying to see if it's you know, you think this one to slide. They do this shit all the time. With them. It's in the military. It's in the Marines. It's a lot of fucking racists in the Marines. And they be trying to make it seem like it's just a joke. But ain't nobody running around here talking about little dick white boy. Ain't nobody calling people crackers and shit on the regular. But they be doing that shit. And I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, why do you get so much enjoyment out of it? But they do. They get the folks that do it. Not everybody. Not that 5%, because I think it's 5% that's good. But any of y'all that spent a decent amount of time around white dudes, you know exactly what the fuck they talking about. You know exactly what she said, and she's a white woman saying it. I know she done seen it. No, she done seen it most of the time. They just shut the fuck up and just let it happen.
August, a white person said the N-word in front of me.
And the vice president of the United States, these were not horrible.
Kids. These were grown men.
Some of them are 40 years old.
If they
and some of them are
committed
women.
a crime, they would be prosecuted as adults. They were not children.
Well, look, I mean,
they're not stupid kids.
They can
They're not
vote.
kids.
A couple.
They're
They're not kids, and a couple.
And guys, and no, it's not all white people. I've seen comments in some of my videos saying, well, I'm white. Are you saying I'm like this as well? No, you moron. If you never spew hateful, racist, or bigoted shit, then no one is talking about you. Don't be a...
Yeah, man, use the old term. That old term that used to be around. I don't know if some people know it. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Dumbass.
The more you know.
Look, a couple of people just
the
had
more
their
you know.
visas revoked by this
I gotta clip
saying
that.
things about Charlie Kirk. This administration also tried to kick people out of the country for protesting on college campuses, pro-Palestinian protests. I just can't, I don't see how these guys who are not college, not all of them were college age, some of them were, but not all of them were, are somehow exempt from even the basic levels of accountability, which is just to say, this is wrong, this is bad, but all those other people can get kicked out of the country.
I think a lot of them were
jobs,
fired.
all of that stuff.
The answer is, since you want to sit here talking about, what would you want to do to them? How about y'all not do the shit to the other folks? That's kind of like the point. If you don't want nobody to do none of these racist ass pieces of shit that are trying to be in public office, grown ass men that probably have kids. If you don't want nothing done to them, then stop fucking with other people when they protesting against a genocide in another country. How about that? That's kind of fair fucking trade. Honestly, it's really not a fair trade. It's an uneven trade in your fucking favor. Because what you're doing is fucked up. What they doing is righteous.
Do you think there's been accountability?
Yeah, I'm talking about the vice president.
Yeah,
exactly. The buck stops with him.
His view,
What do you
it
want him to
seems.
do? Like legally?
Well, no, I mean, I just think.
Not fucking okay, nigga. That's what the fuck we going to do. He can't see it. He can't see it, y'all. He only got one eye.
You're talking about like
I think he could have said, I think a different
One eye
way
Willie.
he could have put it, Abby, was, I'm not going to tell my kids, don't
Hell
do something
no.
in a group chat so you don't get caught. It should be, don't do it.
Right.
Because
Thank
calling
you.
somebody the N-word is racist and wrong. And let's teach the history about the N-word.
Listen, as a parent,
that is what the leader,
as a
the second
parent,
person.
I don't know many parents who would look at a situation like this and tell their kid the lesson here is just don't say
Get
it where
caught.
people can
Right.
catch you.
But I also
The
don't.
lesson here is don't say things like this.
But it's
And that's literally what JD Vance said. Don't say it because somebody might say you said it. Not don't say it because it's wrong. That was what he said. All of them seen it. Everybody saw it. It's plain as day. And I bet you money that 95% they're gonna be like, man, y'all just being over emotional and shit like that. Like that's what they're gonna say. They got a long list of goddamn excuses. I've been writing them down in a book, y'all. Well, not a book, but a notepad. Write it down. All the typical go-tos. These the greatest hits. Go on, hit it. Hit it, Tito. Everybody go to the greatest hits to excuse this bullshit right here.
also not don't.
One Eye Willie is playing stupid.
One Eye
What do you want
Willie.
him to say? Are you effing kidding me? Like he knows what JD is doing there and trying to defend it and trying to justify it instead of teaching people that it's wrong and disgusting and ousting that kind of stuff from your party. Like, cut the crap. All these people are the same.
They ain't got no problem
Say
with
the
it. They like it.
N-word because it's racist.
They
I think
feed
it's
off
actually, we have to
They
be more
need
specific
that
about
shit,
these
y'all.
things. It is dehumanizing.
Yes.
People are individuals. They have their dignity on the basis of their individual characteristics. JD Vance isn't letting down his children. He is humiliating himself. And he isn't letting down his children on account of their being brown or his wife being brown. I really do think that there is a kind of obvious obscenity to the way that we talk about people, the nounification of everything, where these identity silos are where we imagine people live. That's the conversation we were having the other day.
I
It
agree.
was misconstrued as me suggesting Barack Obama isn't a black man. What I'm saying is Barack Obama is an individual. We all are. That is what our dignity ought to be apportioned on the basis of. JD Vance could make a case like that. That's pretty straightforward. It doesn't require condemning anyone.
Right, but you think Barack Obama is an individual.
I know he's an individual.
Those people saying the N-word do not.
That-
And so we
that may
have
be
to
ri-
live.
that may be
We
true.
have to live in
So the-
reality, right?
and
And so
the
we can
reality
be
is-
aspirational,
Right.
but we also have to live as black people walking down the street.
But that's just that the aspiration.
Now I want to see something funny. I'm gonna break his whole fucking argument because he's a black conservative, you know, the Black Republican Party type motherfucker. They sit around and say all day that, you know, you can't have a man say that he's a woman because everybody in the world can tell that you're a man. Vice versa, a woman being a man and a man being a woman, all that shit, all right? But he wants us to jump into his fantasy fucking world and believe that, you know, this individual type bullshit. It don't matter what the fuck you think about yourself. That's why when I've had these conversations when it came to like relationships and girls were telling me I know my worth. Bitch, your worth is only what everybody else is willing to, like what somebody's willing to pay for it. What somebody's willing to go through to be with that. I can sit here and say I'm the greatest man in the world. If other people don't perceive me that way and treat me that way, does that still make me the best? No. It's about what everybody else thinks about your ass. I'm sorry. Because they say perception is reality to a lot of people. A lot of people don't give a fuck about getting to know you. What they perceive about you is what they think about you. And they're going to treat you accordingly, no matter what the fuck you think about yourself. No matter what you think about yourself. But he's stupid. He'll argue one side and then try to flip it and argue. It's hypocrisy. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of hypocrisy right now. Because he argues on the side that there's only two genders. There's a man and a woman. And I agree. But then you can't turn around and then do your own little fantasy fucking argument. It's a fucking fantasy, bitch. It ain't real.
Aspiration is to be beyond race, to exist beyond the
But we
brown
don't.
paper
Let's
bag
just
test,
know.
and
Let's just note
exist
the
beyond.
journey
No, I
that
do,
JD Vance
and I think that is an important choice that one
these
can
guys
Shut
said
your
I
ass
love
up,
Hitler,
nigga.
and he used to say Donald Trump is America's Hitler. So let's look at the devolution of J.D. Vance.
Man, fuck that. Hold on. I need to do it, man. Soldier Boy, where you at, man?
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
What the fuck that nigga talking about? Man, Soldier, one more time.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
God damn, this is irritating like a motherfucker singing stupid shit.
I mean, not that long ago, he was whistleblowing about the man who he now serves under.
Seems willing to say about just about anything.
Yes, and now he is defending the people in this group text that are talking about gassing people. They're talking about ovens, and they're saying, "I love Hitler."
He's not quite defending them so much as
he did defend it, nigga.
I do think that I think the difference is meaningful.
I think the signal. I think the
man, goddamn, we need Leonard Washington around.
You check your tone, girl. Keep your inside voice on before I push your ass outside.
We need Leonard Washington, man. This motherfucker need to shut the fuck. Yes, he did defend it, nigga. He didn't condemn it. So he defended it, nigga. It's either right or left, motherfucker. There ain't no in between. Goddamn, this ain't no goddamn three-way stop.
Well, what the racists heard is him quick last word and giving it a green light. That's what I think.
We're in a world where the counterpunch is the only move anybody knows. That's why Abby Spanberger won't kick Jay Jones off his ticket.
Sure.
That's why J.D. Vance felt compelled to not defend, but obfuscate, if you will. We're never going to get anywhere with a lot of our problems as long as that is the answer. There's a great chance for people to do that right now. You can denounce these guys, and Abby can kick Jay off the ticket.
All right. I mean, it's a very fair point. Coming up next.
It's not. Oh my God! It's not a fair point. It's not it's not a pattern, right? Jay Jones, that's discussing what he said. He should be kicked off the ticket. That has nothing to do with the overarching issue, the macro issue. It's a effing pattern, guys. The Republican Party is becoming even more extreme because of this, because they refuse to identify it and talk aggressively and directly about it. The party's moving even more bigoted towards that little weird fuck, Nick Fuentes. This is what happens when you let it linger. It's like a plague. You need to stop it in its track before it takes over society, essentially.
Small things.
What these pundits are doing is the same crap. When Charlie Kirk passed away, they tried to ignore the clear extremism and bigotry and hate spewing.
White boy shot him.
Was part of what caused it. They deleted the study. The Trump administration deleted the study from their own government website that showed murders are committed far, far more by right-wing extremism. They want to close their eyes to all of this because they don't want to alienate those people. Those are their voters. They created these monsters. And I just want the world to know who Republicans or conservatives really are. And it's just not here in the US. These disgusting views are worldwide, baby. And all I'm saying is things that we all know. We all know it. Even the conservatives, the bigots themselves. Everyone knows what's happening here. It's time we speak directly, aggressively, personally about it.
Hey, look, and I agree with him, man. I agree with him. But see, I think I get a little bit more brash over here. You know, it's a little bit more off the cuff when I call the shit out. He being nice about it. But fuck all that shit, man. We got people out here crashing the fuck out, and they happen to have the skin color of the inside of my palm. And we all see that shit. These motherfuckers in a goddamn group chat, elected officials, these motherfuckers are calling grown-ass people kids. But they will call my fucking 13-year-old daughter or my 13-year-old son a grown-ass adult. But somebody that's 18, they'll call a child. Think about the evil and this bullshit that they be doing. People need to call that shit out, bro. Like, bro, we don't need to have these type of double standards when it comes to shit. Like, if we really want to be what everybody keeps claiming that we are, talking about stop complaining, the country is great, nobody's doing it, then how about you fucking do it? I don't think a lot of people understand that people wouldn't say nothing if nothing was fucked up. People usually say shit when shit's fucked up. But you don't want to fix your fuck up. You want to just act like it ain't happening. It's like, bitch, I saw you spill that milk in the kitchen. Every time we walk in there, we stepping on it, our foot wet. But you keep telling me ain't nothing on the ground. Bitch, it's right there. My foot's wet. You can feel it. But that's the game these motherfuckers be trying to play, bro. And we got so many people that keep buying into it, talking about, oh, yeah, you just a complainer and all this shit. This bitch complain about every goddamn thing in the fucking world, bro. They complain about Budweiser fucking putting a transgender on a goddamn ad. They complain about fucking Black Panther. Like, come on, man. Trying to ruin the movie in Sinners. Talking about it was trash. It was terrible. The movie broke box office numbers. But that hate and that shit inside their soul, they just didn't want to see something black do good. Man, like, for real, man, we got to call that shit out, bro. I don't get why people don't have a problem with that, because I'm like, look, what if motherfuckers start doing that shit to you? I promise you, look, man, white people can't take what the fuck other races went through, especially not nothing that black people went through. I truly believe that, because they crashing out right now and ain't nobody doing nothing to them. But I'm like, nigga, I don't think y'all could go through slavery. I don't think y'all could go through Jim Crow, segregation, red codes, black codes, all that shit. I don't think y'all could go through that. I don't think y'all would survive. I don't think y'all would survive. I don't think y'all could have held up. And I ain't even trying to say that to be mean. I'm being dead ass fucking serious. I do not believe. Because I see these motherfuckers crashing out every goddamn day. And I'm like, damn. Damn. Yeah. That's look, I don't go to work without my strap on me. I don't go to work without my strap on me. I don't go nowhere without my strap on me. I don't even play. I ain't got time for it. I don't know what the fuck somebody else might be on. I keep my shit on me. At all times. Fuck that. I be saying this shit. I'm like, man, these weak individual ass motherfuckers, man, got down here crying and crashing out. Want to go. And they don't even be doing, like, that's why I said I got respect for black dudes that go shoot up other black dudes. And people be like, man, what the fuck you talking about? I actually got respect for them. You know why? Because when a black dude get mad at another black dude, what he go do? He go try to murk that other black dude. When some white dudes get mad at somebody, man, they go shoot up a school with little kids in it. I got respect for the motherfucker that go actually take his aggression to the motherfucker he got a problem with. Not somebody that take their aggression out on just random fucking people. I actually got respect for him. But shout out, we got to go to another video, y'all. We got to go to another video. This is a channel that I actually really been getting into. Like Antonio Speaks. The dude, great content. He does a really good job. I like the way he puts it together. Anybody get married, so man, congratulations, and hopefully that shit work out for you, man, because I wouldn't get married in America. But he's covering a video, The Real Black Fatigue, man. The Real Black Fatigue. So y'all go check out Antonio Speaks if y'all feel like it. But he about to drop some dimes right here. I told y'all I'm covering all the videos that I just happened to run across this week. And, you know, that were interesting to me. So let's see what we got. Black Fatigue.
Black fatigue. This is a term that has completely lost its original meaning. And in 2025, this is a phrase to describe how everyone in the world is tired of black people. Now, I have many problems with this new age term. For one, black people are not a monolith. The actions of one does not stand with the actions of all. And it's honestly a cherry-picked topic because any race can have a fatigue. Let's do white people, for example. They lead in pretty much all crimes. And to even be petty, based off the statistics, we shouldn't leave no kids around them. Let's move on to the other minorities. For example, the Indian community. They have a bad scamming epidemic, but no one goes around grouping the scammers as the whole face of the Indian race. And you know another crazy thing about this black fatigue term? It is actually like a niche genre of content. From TikTok to Instagram to YouTube, if you put black fatigue in the title or in the thumbnail, it is guaranteed to bring you views. I say this all the time. Black people are the topic of discussion. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you guys some real black fatigue. For one, the original meaning of black fatigue comes from a book, Black Fatigue, How Racism Erodes the Mind.
It's really about black people being tired of everybody else racist shit. Like, you really want to get down to it. That's why I be like, man, motherfuckers be stealing. They've been stealing for a long time. They stole the country and they stole the term that we came up with. Like woke too. They stole woke. They made woke something bad. That ain't what woke mean. But either way, though, black fatigue. Keep going. My bad. I'm sorry, Antonio. You speaking.
Mind, body, and spirit. It's basically a term describing the physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion related from daily experiences of systematic racism and inequities faced by black people.
Sometimes as a black parent, it feels like you have to raise your kids twice. Like you have to teach them how to navigate life and then teach them how to navigate life as a black person. So I have black sons. So it's like, here's how you navigate the world. But also, when they were very young, you can't have a toy gun. You can't have a water gun. You can't play with a gun at a water park. As a matter of fact, I never buy you guys guns because Tamir Rice had to play a toy gun and it ended his life. And you can't walk around the neighborhood with a hoodie on your head. I remember having that conversation with my sons after Trayvon Martin. You can't walk around this neighborhood with a hoodie on your head. My son was like, but my head is cold. I'm like, If somebody thinks you don't belong here, you got a hoodie on, they call the police, they call the...
Life is already hard. And like this brother just explained, for black people, it's like another code we have to follow as well. And I want to touch up on the topic of walking around neighborhoods with the hood on. Heck, even without walking with the hood, you gotta be cautious.
Go away, Nigerian.
I'm not from Nigeria. You good, Mud? You good, Mud?
What? Exactly. This guy's coming around.
Bro, I didn't even do nothing. I haven't said anything.
Yeah, you're a Nigerian.
Nigerian? Are we dead ass? No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Where are you from?
I'm not playing with you.
Hey.
Come here.
Stop.
Come here.
Just stop.
Did you stop some people in the crosswalk?
When?
It doesn't matter when.
Just stop.
A mother and a daughter? And you showed them your waistband?
What are you
No,
talking about?
sir. No, sir, we don't do that here.
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Just calm down.
Calm down with that fucking in your waistband.
I don't have nothing.
You better stop that shit right now.
I don't have
You
nothing.
better stop.
What are you talking about?
Why'd you pull a gun on somebody else?
I didn't do nothing, man.
Why'd you fucking talk to Kelly and Abby in the out the mouth kind of way?
What are you talking about?
Who the are you talking about? Yeah, you
Chill
should
out.
back the up.
Have a conversation.
No.
Just leave me alone.
No, stop your
Just leave me alone.
You want to with people on my block? I got you, bro.
I didn't do nothing.
I got you.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga, brother. Team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
If you're visiting your friend, that's fine. Just let us know because you get neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house. I'm not walking around your house. Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're
You
in
were
front of my
actually,
house.
you're actually following me.
You went up the wrong way. You live here?
You gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
I haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. You followed it. You read it up.
You notice how in all of those videos, the white people claim that they are so scared or in fear of the black man, yet they continuously walk towards them. It's never about being scared or in fear of these people. It's simple. They just do not want us in their spaces. And my thing is, these are public properties. What authority do you have to tell someone they can't be walking there? And it's like, even when we conform and, go by the traditional ways of white America, we get the degree, we dress up nicely, we are still discriminated upon.
So I'm driving home.
That part right there. Because I hear it a lot, especially from a lot of black Republicans that sit around talking about, well, if you just dress a certain type of way. And then this is why I don't like certain styles that some black dudes wear, especially the ones that be sagging their pants. I don't like that shit. I'll say it to the cows come home. I avoid your ass when I see that type of shit. But I don't believe you should be judged and treated any type of racial type of way because you do that. Because when niggas was wearing suits and ties, top hats, motherfuckers was getting sprayed by water hoses and getting dogs sicked on them. So it don't matter about how you dress. It don't matter about how you talk. Them motherfuckers just don't like you. But they throw all these little small ass, deceiving ass excuses in there to try to muddy the water. Bitch, they just don't like you. Like this shit right here this is intimidating to them. And I know why, but I'll tell y'all later. I'll tell y'all later if y'all don't know.
From Kitchener, I was in the Kitchener courthouse today, and as I was entering, I was denied entry because apparently I don't look enough like a lawyer. I was dressed exactly like I am now, and the guy's like, "Oh, we're not just letting anyone in the courthouse. You better have some business here." And I just keep on walking towards him, thinking like this guy clearly knows that I'm a lawyer. And then he's like, "Yeah, what's the purpose of you coming here?" And I look at him like, "Are you joking, bro? I'm a criminal lawyer." And then he was kind of embarrassed and he felt stupid. I was like, "Wait, you think I was a pimp with the suit?" And then I showed him my ID. And then my client pointed out some reasons why the guy may not have thought I was a lawyer. Any of you guys know why I was not believed to be a lawyer? Let me know your thoughts.
I went to Harvard Law School. I've got a lot of degrees and awards. I've won cases at the U.S. Supreme Court, and I've been in courtrooms representing clients, getting there early, sitting at defense counsel's table, where the judge will walk in and immediately get mad at me. The judge will look at me and say, hey, you get back out there in the hallway. I don't want any defendants sitting in my courtroom without their lawyer. And I have to stand up and say, well, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I am the lawyer. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Brian Stevenson. I have to try to de-escalate this situation. And I was doing that recently. I was in a courtroom in the Midwest, and the judge started laughing, but it wasn't an apologetic laugh. Client came in, we did the hearing, but I remember sitting in my car after that hearing thinking, wow, here I am, this middle-aged black man. I'm in my best suit. I've got all of these degrees and awards, and I'm still required to laugh at my own humiliation to do justice for my client.
Imagine this. You're on a full flight.
And that's fucked up. It's kind of like, like people say, like when LeBron complain about stuff or whatever, they be like, man, LeBron, you a billionaire, bro. What you complaining for? And they still write nigga on his goddamn his front gate to get into his compound. It don't matter, y'all. I really want a lot of black people to really understand that. It don't matter how you carry yourself. It don't matter how you talk. It don't matter about how you dress, how well off you are. At the end of the day, to a lot of these motherfuckers, you still a nigga. And they don't care. That's why Lyndon B. Johnson told them this a long time ago, and I swear that motherfucker prophesied shit. He said you can tell the poorest white dude that he's better than the best nigga. And he'll give you his wallet. He'll open his wallet up to you. And they do it. They buy into it because they want, some people want to believe that they're better than some men. All this is just jealousy. Jealousy at the finest. But the Lord told us we would go through this shit. But yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing in my opinion.
From Istanbul, Turkey to San Francisco, and about 3 hours into the flight, they make an announcement asking for a doctor. They're like, if you're a doctor, if there's a doctor on board, please identify yourself. You take off your seatbelt, you get up, you're excited, you're ready to, this is what you've been training for. And first thing the flight attendant says to you as he comes over, he's like, wait, are you a doctor? He looks at you kind of weird. You're like, yeah, I am. First, he asks again, you're sure you're a doctor? I'm like, yes, I am. Then he goes ahead and asks for like a medical ID. I'm like, I don't have a medical ID. I don't know what that is really. I can give you my NPI number. And then I pulled out my phone and showed him my work ID, which clearly says my name, says medical doctor on it, or MD, and then says like doctor in huge letters at the bottom. I see that he's pretty reluctant, but he takes me back to where the flight attendants kind of gather, and I meet his colleague, who also then questions me, are you a doctor?
Every single clip in this video will be in the description.
Hey, look, and the sad part, I'm trying to tell y'all, if somebody would have did that dumb shit to me, I wouldn't have helped nobody. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, bitch, you died because of that motherfucker. I nobody got time to be playing with these folks. Like, bro, I'm trying to help somebody. You ask for a doctor, I'm letting you know I'm a doctor, and you gonna sit here and try to give me the fourth degree? Nah, bro. Fuck it. I guess that person is gonna get fucked up because of you.
Description. But I really want y'all to check out the rest of that doctor video. He went on to say that even after explaining all of his credentials and even after he worked on the patient in the plane, the pilot still disregarded everything that he said because he couldn't prove that he was actually a doctor because he's black. And that is why I say, man, as black people, we have to always be unapologetically black. No matter what we do, we're still just going to be labeled as another nigga. And I love how people bring up 1350. Black people are 13% of the population but commit 50% of the crimes. It's false. Black people actually account for 50% of exoneration. But guess what? When you're black, you automatically guilty.
Hi, I live here. I've been living here for about 5 years. And then Karen walked up to me just now, and she was pestering me about what I'm doing following her. What am I doing? She came all the way to my car, and now she's, did you call security yet? Yeah, I called one of the officers, yeah. What did he say? He didn't answer. I was trying to leave a voicemail. You want me to help you call security? Sure. How long y'all been living here? Go right ahead, call security. How long y'all been living here? It doesn't matter how long. You got anything to say or no? You just... broken into. I don't give a only a month ago. I don't give a I pulled in here where I pay $1,700 a month. First off, sir, the description was exactly what you're wearing. And then you have a backpack. That's crazy. Yeah. So the description was me of the person that broke into your car? Yeah. The hoodie, everything. They had on a pink hoodie when they were breaking in? Why I just mentioned it, I apologize. They had on a pink hoodie, black nails, and a backpack. I mean, she did this. I'm not content creator. I'm a fucking influencer. If I wanted to, you'd be finished. Weird. If you raise your voice. No, what if I get more likes? I get more likes if a white woman walks up to me and asks me what I'm doing in my apartment. Thank you. She's not white. All right. She's Mexican. All right. Good day, Karen. And whoever the fuck you are, goof.
Y'all, because he was black, he fit the description, man. The first black person she's seen. Oh, you did it. Like, bro, what is this?
The work of 12.
Hey, what's up?
Are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a live streamer.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
What's up? What's your channel? My name is Nate Gotti on TikTok. I stream on TikTok every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the specialty?
IRL. IRL means in real life. So basically, my life. That's all I do. What's up, guys? How you doing?
I guess.
What happened? Somebody called the cops on me?
Yeah. Did you say something to the?
No, I said, oh no. We've been on stream the whole time.
Okay. I think you got confused. Did you like show the camera at her?
Oh, yeah. Probably like, I show everybody. I went like this. Like, look, she's came. I was telling the chat. I said, oh, she's finally here, chat. And like this, like, yeah, she's here.
All right.
You do this all day? Yeah, all day. That's literally what I do. That's what I'm known for. I could go outside. A couple people say, hey, Nate, what's up, bro? Yeah, that's all I'm known for.
I didn't get confused. You were pointing it when I walked in.
Oh, you called the cops on me?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, why?
Because when you were
No, I
over
don't point cameras.
I showed, like, I saw in the reflection that you were viewing, like, as I was walking in. Like, just FYI, if you're doing that, maybe you don't do that when someone's walking in the store, like.
Oh.
Yeah, people got the wrong impressions, you know.
Oh, but I mean, what I was doing was like, not
Yeah,
illegal,
I don't
right?
care. It's just so do you not want him here? Or?
Wait. Oh, damn. Well, I don't. We didn't need to get that far. We just came for chargers. Hold on, let me charge my shit up real quick, y'all, before it dies on us.
This video is so sickening because she rung him up and all. She let him walk through the aisle. She didn't say anything to him, but her first thought was to call the police. She could have stopped him and said, hey, you didn't have to point the camera at me. She called the police. And it's like, bro, she rung him up and all, didn't say a word, was smiling in his face, but behind his back, called the police on him, man. Hey, bro, hey, the white tears is so.
That pissed me off. I need a beer. Now I want to see the rest of this video because he does a good job. So y'all have to hold up. I want to see one of my white compadres come up here and tell me they dealt with a situation like this for some black folks. Like some black folks did that type of shit to them. Cause I bet there ain't nobody got no story. Like, bro, that's fucked up. That is fucked up.
Oh, real, dog. And then the police get there. They don't even de-escalate the situation. They say, oh, you want to get him up out of here? Like, what?
What are you talking about right now?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have an iPhone.
Let me see what else you got.
Wait. Did your phone
Yeah.
Did your phone just get stolen?
Yeah, you got so many people fucking on record
Bro,
right now.
bro, check me right now, bro. Check, bro.
Yeah?
Check, bro. Check my phone. Check.
Let's see.
Bro, look.
Check out the pocket.
He thinks
This guy.
He thinks I
This
stole
guy.
some. He thinks I stole his phone.
This guy.
What?
Why would you think that this gentleman's taking your phone?
What the hell? You come out to random. Is it because I'm black? Oh, it's because I'm black, right? Yes, mate.
First off, big shout out to that police officer. He thought this was America where the police gonna automatically side with the white man. No. He said, what makes you think this gentleman stole your phone? He couldn't even give a reason. It was because he's black. It's 9 times out of 10 the reason. That's it for this video, man. I know.
I really want people to actually pay attention to that shit because we got a lot of people that sit out here and say that like you just playing the game. Like, look, y'all ain't been through it. For y'all folks that be sitting there saying that shit, like, bro, when you go through that shit, you deal with that shit. You got people watching you and following you and shit like that. Like, bro, that shit is a problem. Like, that ain't some cool ass shit, bro. Just so you know, like, I don't think you would be okay if they was doing that shit to your ass. And you would sit around here and defend these motherfuckers that are doing it. And that's where my biggest problem come from. Like if you say you ain't a person that do that type of shit, I'm all for you, man. Like, bro, that's what's up. You shouldn't be doing that type of shit. But you are kind of like top blocking these motherfuckers and saving them for the people that actually do that shit. Like, bro, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, bro, this shit happens. I'm sorry that you don't want it to happen, and maybe you feel some type of way about it happening, but and it makes you feel bad because it's your people doing it. But I'm like, look, bro, it's better for you to speak out against it to stop it than to sit here and try to act like it's not that big of a deal. Man, y'all motherfucker losing your mind over eggs. The price of eggs. The price of eggs. Stop telling me about somebody being racist to me. Like, come on, bro. Either get with the program, get the fuck on. But man, shout out. Last video we're gonna do Shout out to my boy Theo Coop from the Do Better podcast. I ain't covered one of his videos for real, but he had an interesting one that came up with this guy. This black guy was preaching and live streaming in the park, and I want y'all to see this shit, man. This was very interesting to me. Shout out to the Do Better podcast, y'all. Make sure y'all go over there and like, subscribe if y'all haven't before already. But wait a minute. I don't know what the hell that shit was doing. And we've been doing good the whole stream so far. I was thinking that the internet was going to start fucking up, but don't do it now. Let me close some of this shit out. And y'all, we're going to be game streaming tomorrow. I made sure I set time out to actually, we're going to do a live stream in the morning. Probably around like 11 o'clock or some shit like that. But either way, let's try this again, man. Hopefully it don't go out.
Get out of here, man.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. Get out of here. This is about the Bible here. If you don't have any questions regarding the Bible, get down the street.
What the
You're
no,
not listening.
Shut up.
No, I don't have to. I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up?
Yo, bro.
All right, so let me give you guys a little bit of the background before we get started. This 6 to 8 minute clip has gone viral. I actually found the entire video, which is 42 minutes. I watched all 42 minutes, so that way you didn't have to. And all I really have is that this gentleman is at a park. He's at a park and he's talking to his live stream audience. That's why you have the camera on him. And he's reading the Bible and talking about Indigenous Peoples Day. I guess that was just yesterday. I believe he's a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not really that religious of a person. I believe that's what.
For y'all people in the back that don't know what Indigenous People Day is, it's the day that used to be called Columbus Day. Just to help y'all out.
It is, but he's basically talking to no one outside of his online audience because there's barely anyone even jogging by. There's only a handful of people. And this one gentleman just walks up to him, extremely aggressive, and starts the conflict. Let's go.
So you people have the audacity to celebrate Thanksgiving, but it's really thanks stealing. You're thankful for stealing this land. What do you want, man? I can see your spirit already. What do you want?
Stealing what?
What do you want, man? What's your question? What's your question?
What?
What's your question?
And reminder, this brother was talking for about 20 minutes to no one in the park outside of his live stream audience. And that's when this man walked up to him.
Stealing what?
Stealing this land.
Okay, explain to me, brother.
Okay, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So wicked people came onto this place, which is you devils, you red people, you Edomites, which goes into the Bible, and you stole this land from our brothers, the Native Americans. If you can see on this sign, they go back to the tribes of Israel, which you're not looking. So I know you don't give a shit. So you're going into slavery because of that, and you're going to receive a terrible comeuppance. All right? That's what's going to happen to you.
I am? I don't care. Get out of here, man. You don't care? No, I don't care. Get out of here. I'm from the turtle trend. All right, whatever. What are you here for Native Let me get a precept. This is about the Bible here. If you don't have any questions regarding the Bible, get down the street. What the Bible, man? I'm from the turtle This is trend. Job 9:24. Job 9:24 what?
Coward.
Y'all see what the motherfucker just did, right? He done upped the little gun on him, right? Y'all seen that, right? This man ain't bothering him. If he didn't want to hear what that man had to say, he could have kept on walking. He came up and approached this guy. Now he done up the strap on him. Let's keep going. But because it's always the black people.
You know who the you're talking to? That's my turtle trend. Okay. Okay? I'm native. Okay. And you're gonna talk to me and you're gonna tell me the step. Who the are you? Okay, so let me read you something. Who the are you?
And here's another tactic of these white supremacists, because we're not calling him suspected at this time. He's already dropped the N-word 3 times on him while pulling a gun. And shout out to Tariq Nasheed, because he talks about this on his channel. A lot of white people try not to claim whiteness because it's some like exclusive club for them. And he says he's native. And this white gentleman claims to be native. He's about as native as a pack of crackers. When in reality, it's just a white man who's upset and looking to start an altercation.
Let me read something to you. Yeah, go ahead. Read. Let me read something. Because you're gonna preach. Let me read to and you. then you're gonna talk to me. Let me read to you. Who the are you? First of all, you gotta calm down. I gotta calm down, but you're one call me a imposter. Yeah, you're here protesting. I am.
Now y'all see it was a white dude that just walked by. He see this other white dude got a gun on this black dude, and he just gonna keep fucking walking. He's not gonna call the police and none of that shit.
And My plan. Yeah.
Can
But
I,
you're here
can I read
protesting
something?
my clan.
If you were here,
And then you want to talk to
Yeah,
me
he's
about
still
disrespect.
if you were
Shut
here,
your mouth.
if you were here, if you were here, if you were here,
Shut the up.
I'm reading about the tribe of the native.
You think this is a joke?
You're drunk. Calm down.
Drunk.
And he can smell the alcohol in his breath. He says you're drunk. And the white dude is talking about the black guy who was sitting there protesting. He was simply talking to his live stream audience. That gentleman walks up, gets offended, and now he's going to try to intimidate him.
22 division. You're drunk.
I don't give a I'm a gangster.
Okay. Okay.
All right, hold on. Oh, Mario.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
All right, let's keep going.
And you're here talking about naval, tribal things?
You see this? This is live.
I don't give
You see this? This is how it is. This is how it is for us when we come out here. Hey, this
For you.
reminds
Oh,
this,
wait.
this is reminds
Oh,
me
for you?
of Victoria and Dundas.
Oh, for you, right? You're a black man. You're talking
So
about
what?
my people?
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to
but
you
you're not
and I
listening.
ask you.
You're
No,
not listening.
shut up.
No, I don't have to. I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up?
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro.
Here we go. I wish we could see it. I wish we could see it. You can hear it.
Get the cock back the hammer and bust your face. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Yo, bitch ass. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. You know who you talking to? I'm crazy. You don't know me. Now you're leaking. You shouldn't have been speaking. Now you're leaking. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Don't ever come up here and disrespect my shit. Now you're all leaking. Get the f out of here. Now I took your gun. What are you gonna do? Now I took your gun. Now I can f you up. Who's the bitch? Yeah. And you're all saying, yo, your gun is unloaded. You're busted too. Wankster. Wankster.
He said the gun's not even loaded. You goddamn wankster.
Fucking homo thug. Bitch, nigga. You're a bitch.
Get the fuck out of here. Hold on.
Get the f out of here.
You attacked Buddy.
Get the f out of here.
He came to me. I came
Get
to
the f out of here. You don't know who you're messing with.
He called him a wankster.
Streets. Fuck out of here. Get the f out of here. Now you're leaking. Hey, everybody, look at this punk. Putting guns to my head. You know who I am? I'm a servant of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know who I am? Yeah, you see, we're not choir boys here. Don't mess with me.
It's my boy since you ripped him off.
Putting guns to my head.
No.
Shut the f up.
No. My boy since you ripped him off.
Yeah, whatever.
And that be the shit right there, though, man. And I think that's what a lot of them afraid of. And I'm like, man, you came up on this dude, talking shit to him. He just out here doing what he doing. You want to say he protesting or whatever the hell. Just leave the dude alone. Go on about your business, man. I don't understand why other people doing certain things bothers people. You know, like that one lady that called the police on that little girl selling water and shit. Like, I'm like, why does that bother you? So he out here he preaching the Bible that you claim you're a Christian, you know, all that shit. You got an issue with it. You run up on him talking shit. And then you pull out a fake ass gun, an unloaded ass gun. And then you get that shit took from you and get beat the fuck up. Laying on the ground like a crackhead now. Like, bruh, come on now. Come on now, bruh. Like, what?
What?
On my kids.
I don't give a shit. Get out of here.
That's why I came to you.
Get out of here.
He was here going on about bullshit.
Guy has a nice piece, eh? This piece of shit. It's broken too.
See, and that's what I'm talking about right there. He says it's a BB gun. And one thing I didn't mention was that earlier when the brother was preaching alone, talking to his audience, was that he mentioned they're in Canada. He mentioned something happening on Victoria and Dundas. And I Googled that. There's actually 2 cross streets in Toronto. And this dude is walking around with a BB gun, calling his brother the N-word, trying to intimidate him, and end up getting his ass whooped like the fuck he should have.
I came out because my boy said you ripped him off.
Get out of here, man.
Buddy.
I gotta move now because this guy's causing problems.
I apologize, brother.
No. Yo, you're not my brother, man. Get out of here. Dude, just leave. Just leave.
No,
just leave. Just leave.
I'm telling you right now, the only reason I came here is because my boys said you ripped them off. That's the only reason.
Nah, man, you got that's you got me. That's not me. You got the wrong person. You gotta leave, man.
And that's how these demons are, bro. They are liars. Number one language that white supremacists talk is lies. That's the number one thing that they do. He said, oh, I came up here because my buddy told me that a black dude ripped him off, which is obviously some shit you just made up, even if it was true. So you're telling me your buddy says a black dude ripped him off or robbed him, and you're gonna go shove a gun in the first black man's face that you see? Get out of here, bro. But you also notice once he got his ass whooped, it went from calling him the N-word to brother and sir. Cowards, man.
You gotta leave. You gotta leave.
I gotta leave?
Yeah, you gotta leave. I'm not giving you this back because you're dangerous.
No, I'm not dangerous. I'm gonna walk away right now.
No, man. You this is.
Buddy,
I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm not giving
look
you.
at
No,
it.
you
Buddy,
just pointed
you know
this at my
what's a
head.
B-
I'm not giving you this
No,
shit.
buddy, you know what's a BB gun?
No, I don't care.
I came here.
You gotta
'cause
go,
my
man.
boys said
Yo,
you ripped them
leave.
off.
Yo, leave.
Let's tell you how.
Bro, you're a better man than me because I would have hit that motherfucker in the face again. Bitch, you just up this motherfucker on me, bro. Like, look, dude, I'm not gonna let you walk away from this. You're gonna have to get a stretcher. You're gonna have to get a stretcher. You threatened my life. And I'm trying to tell you, like, this is some of that good old compassion and love and understanding type shit that black folks be having, that be giving to folks. That's what got us in a fucked up situation. Cause ain't no, I promise you, I don't know too many white dudes that's gonna have some black dude up a gun on them, man. That motherfucker probably gonna take their life. They gonna take their life. They not even gonna play around with it and second guess it. This motherfucker being nice to this dude, I would hit that motherfucker in the face again with that gun. Bitch, get the fuck on up out of here, ho. I done told you to leave now. You already done up this bitch in my face. Now I had to whoop your ass, bitch. You need to leave. I'm giving you the opportunity to leave. You keep standing in my face. I'm man, shit. About to get mopped the fuck off the map. Like, I'm not with that, and I don't think a lot of people need to be on that calm, patient ass type shit like that, man. Stop being so forgiving. This motherfucker up the gun in your face. Fuck that. He won't leave? Okay. You ain't gotta leave physically. You ain't gotta leave physically.
Oh, out of his mind, he's still trying to get this BB gun back. Why? So you can shove it into another black person's face an hour from now?
Facts.
May I?
Facts.
Dude,
Oh.
leave. I'm gonna leave right now. May I please?
No.
I'm telling you right now, the only reason is my boy said
Get
you
out.
them off.
Get the out of here. Go. Go. I'll put it over there. You can come back in 20 minutes. Come back in 20 minutes.
Buddy, I'm gonna walk right
Come
now.
back in 20 minutes.
Brother.
You're very bloody. You don't look like you're drunk.
How you being nice
You're
to somebody
f***ed up.
that
Just
tried to
leave.
put a gun in your face? My brother said some black guy robbed him in the street. That's why I came to you.
And again, he's just making this shit up. He's literally making this shit up as he go. But if it was true, that's how you handle business. But this brother as well, man, you being way too lenient, man. I'm sorry. You handled your business at first, but just to still be having a conversation with this dude is crazy. You either walk away, or if he still getting in your face, lay his ass out again, bro.
Exactly. Bop his little ass again. I'm
telling you right now.
Yeah, bro, you got to get out of there, man. Grab your phone, your camera, whatever.
You gotta
telling
leave,
you
man.
right now.
Just leave, man.
I am, sir. Because you're not him.
Because you're not.
All right, let's just see if we're live here. Okay.
Brother.
The caliber 6mm.
Brother, it's a BB gun.
All right, go over there and get it, man.
I wouldn't do that shit.
I wouldn't have gave it back to him.
Hell nah, me neither. Fuck that.
Yeah, man. So you see this shit?
I bet money he gonna pick it up. He gonna be looking at him crazy. Yeah, he looking at him. Fuck you threw that shit over there for. He could have had a cartridge
Yo,
in
leave,
the goddamn
man.
fucking.
Don't come back here. Yo, get out of here, man. Yo, get out of here.
Oh,
Yo,
it's-
get out of here.
It's not like that.
Yo, dude, get
what I'm
out of
saying.
here, man. I just don't want to talk to you. Go.
It's not like
This dude is not in his right mind, man.
Okay, go.
Okay, I just checked my phone.
Okay, just go,
Light
man.
skin, I'm very sorry. I approached you in the wrong thing.
All right.
Okay, it was not you. I'm very sorry,
Okay,
sir.
so apology accepted. Okay, bye. Have a good day. Have a good day. Stop bothering people. Don't threaten people with guns, man. Okay, stop, man. Just go. Just go.
He
You're
wouldn't have got
good.
that shit back from me, bro. He wouldn't have got that shit back from me.
All right, man. So that fuckery came up.
And he's right back live streaming.
All right, man. So you see. All right. So, okay, man. That's how it is. But let's get back to it, shall we? Hey, man, you can't be threatening people and then getting angry. Can't be threatening people.
You know what part is even crazier? Is that white dude would come back in about 5 minutes. When picked up the BB gun, came back again, was trying to start shit with him again. But I think, and I'm not giving him a pass whatsoever. Obviously he was drunk. But I also think though, man, there may be some more things going on than just alcohol, because he came back and he was apologetic to the dude, also trying to instigate with him, calling him sir, and then the N-word again. And that's why I said that brother was way too nice. Did his thing and he defended himself, but that white man is asking to be deleted. Asking to be deleted. But the fact that he came back again, and I won't even show the clip, because all he do is be passive aggressive. Thank you, I apologize, sir, I shouldn't have did that to you. And then the brother accepts his apology. He's like, are you giving me attitude, N-word? And tries to pull the gun out again. So it's like, I'll leave you guys with one last piece of the video. Is when he left and then he came back for a third time and knocked his camera over.
An overseer, a lord, a ruler, a king. Here he comes. Here he comes again. This is Esau, man. Esau, Edom. If this guy strikes me again, I might have to move and close up. Because this guy, I might have to give him another beat down, man.
I might have to give him another beat down. Police on his bitch ass. Ready for that. That's what you should have did.
So, verse 38, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing?
They say back in the day, he cruising for a bruising, drunk, way too aggressive and trying to act like a tough guy.
Man, I would have, man, look, that. Nah. That's all I can say, nah, bro. That dude would have had to leave from that fucking park with the ambulance. He would have had to. And I'm talking about from the first altercation, not even from the second or the third time. He would have had to leave from you getting carried up out of here, bro. Cause you're not playing my life like that. And he keep doing it. Like I done seen black dudes get fucked up and not do shit like that. Like, has it happened? I can believe it has. But that's not a common thing that I see on a regular. But I do see that shit from a lot of white folks. Like, they be just some crash out dummies when fucking I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. That dude wouldn't have walked away from that. Not fuck with me. He wouldn't have walked away from that. Cause that right there, that's reckless, y'all. That's reckless, man. And shouldn't nobody play with their life like that. They shouldn't be playing with their life like that. Doing ignorant ass, stupid ass shit. Cause that can cost you your life, man. That shit right there ain't it. I don't get that shit, bro. I don't, the dude nicer than me, y'all. He way nicer than me. But I'm gonna try to get y'all one more before we get up out of here, man. We're gonna try to do this. I'm trying to make this show just right inside of 2 hours. Cause we don't want to fuck up. Oh, I did say something about a jack, but no, we ain't gonna do a jack today. We ain't gonna do a jack today, cause we ain't gonna do a jack today. We gonna do Antonio Speaks again, though. I actually do. I like to do channel
Black
for real.
on black
For
crime.
real, for
This
real.
is a statement I
Shut up. All right, there we go. Got to stop. We're gonna do this last video because I wanna curb some of these misconceptions about black folks, and I want a lot of black folks to stop having these same mindsets about themselves. A lot of people say a lot of things about us that ain't fucking true. This is stereotype. We actually have numbers on a lot of things, but either way though, I'm gonna let Antonio speak because that's the name of his channel.
Black on black crime. This is a statement I have been hearing my entire life, and I want to say this first and foremost. It is not real. Now, without context, it might seem like a true statement, but if black on black crime exists, so does white on white crime, or Asian on Asian crime, or even better, Mexican on Mexican crime. You see, Mexico has an extremely high murder rate, but we never hear Mexican on Mexican crime. Better yet, let's just use America. My mother used to binge watch true crime TV shows, and guess who most of the victim and murderer was? White people. Let's go to Japan. You'll never hear Asian on Asian crime, even though they're the ones committing murder or crime towards each other. See, crime has nothing to do with race or ethnicity. It is simply proximity based. And to keep it 100, society is pretty much segregated. White people live near white people, black people live near black people, Hispanics live near Hispanics, etc. And another factor that people really don't put into play is poverty. Black people live in some of the most high poverty areas, which breeds crime. Now let's bring up statistics because y'all love using these. We got 3 FBI crime stats from 2017, 2018, and 2019. From 2017, white people accounted for 80% of other white murders. In 2018, it was 80.75%, and in 2019, it was 78.62%. Now here's the black stats. From 2017 to 2019, it was consistent at about 88%. And just by me comparing the two, yes, black murders are higher, but white on white crime is real too. And I can say this honestly as a young black man, we do need to do better. But the problem is always the cherry picking. It's so easy to throw one group of people under the bus and blame them for all of the problems. And this is where the false stats and racism comes into play.
Say there was 100 chimpanzees and 13 of those chimpanzees were causing 60% of the issues in the chimp community. What should we do with those 13 chimpanzees?
Yeah, like, see, this fuck boy, he be down there in Miami. He got checked by somebody for doing this dumb ass shit, bro. He be trying to play like he's stupid. He don't know what's going on, but he know exactly what the fuck he doing. He got checked. That motherfucker got scared like a little hoe. Certified hoe. Like he bitch made.
Well, anytime an animal acts like that, we usually euthanize them. But I guess if you didn't want to euthanize them, I would say you should probably send them back to the jungle, because an animal like that can't be tamed and is wild shouldn't be living around other animals that have been domesticated. They should probably just be put back in the wild where they belong.
I debunk this every single video. 1350. Black people are 13% of the population but commit 50% of the crimes. It's false. They're getting their stats from the FBI 2019 crime in the United States. And if they actually did the proper research, you would see that it says total arrests. So yes, black people make up 50% of total arrests. But guess what? As you can see, black people make up 53% of people exonerated, bro. This is crazy. And if
so if y'all really put the numbers together, that'll be around like 25% of black people actually committing crimes, but your crime rate is higher because they letting out 50%. You arrest 50%, supposedly black people make up 50% of arrests, all arrests. But out of that 50% that got arrested, 50% of that are the number one people that's getting exonerated because they didn't do it. So it sounds like you arresting half of the black folks for nothing, which would prove your racism, but then also prove motherfuckers ain't out here committing all them goddamn crimes, like you say. But we ain't gotta read stats. We ain't gotta do that. Because we too slow, we too stupid. We wanna just believe something because it makes us feel better about ourselves.
you don't know what exonerated means, it means the action of officially absolving someone from blame, aka not guilty. You want to know what we can talk about though? Drugs, overdosing. So right here we have total drug overdose deaths by race and ethnicity. And this is for 2019. 50,000 were white.
And I'm trying to tell y'all, we eating tonight. I don't give a fuck. If some white people get offended by this shit, look, talk to your folks. If you ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit, talk to your folks. But black people been dealing with fucking getting shit talked on us for too damn long, and I'm not one of them motherfuckers to hold my tongue. I just being honest with you. So you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Because this shit been happening to my people for the longest. You ain't open your motherfucking mouth not one fucking time. So we gonna keep eating. He gonna keep eating. Go ahead, Antonio, keep eating.
10,000 were black. In 2020, 62,000 were white. 15,000 were black. In 2021, 70,000 were white. 19,000 were black. 2022, 67,000 were white. 20,000 were black. And in 2023, 63,000 were white and 21,000 were black. And let's bring up another statistic. 82% of American serial killers are white, 15% were black, and 2.5% were Hispanic. Now, the only reason people bring up black on black crime is to make it seem like black people are so violent. I'm about to say something very ignorant, but please don't take me out of context. Most of the black on black crime is warranted. These people are kind of at war with each other. Most of these deaths aren't innocent people. They in the streets and they know what comes with it.
Bro, you know what's so crazy? I wake up every single day, and before I leave the house and go anywhere in public, I load up my firearm for black people. Not saying that no other race won't do nothing or no shit like that, but ultimately, bro, I'm not worrying about a white nigga or a Mexican nigga when I go out in public. I'm worried about niggas, bro. Like, you might walk into a store and a nigga might look at you the wrong way, and now y'all niggas beefing just because this nigga looked at you the wrong type of way. Like, this shit is crazy as hell. Like, think about this shit, bro. Like, I can go somewhere and a white person will speak to you like, hey, how you doing? But you go anywhere and see a group of niggas, it like you automatically got to get on 10. Like, niggas damn near don't want to speak or none of this shit. Like, bro, this shit is crazy as fuck. What the fuck is wrong with us, bro? Like, this shit need to stop.
This is facts, man, and it's extremely sad. I will say this, though. Everything stems from slavery. I'm sorry, I gotta bring it up. The Willie Lynch letter. Google says that this is fake, man, but that because it applies to the modern day.
And Willie Lynch's How to Make a Slave, Willie Lynch clearly states, make the light hate the dark, make the old hate the young, turn the women against the men, break the families, control the minds, and you will never need chains again. This is Willie Lynch's method on how to keep a slave mentally. See, what he is saying is we don't need chains anymore. As long as we can control them mentally, as long as we can disfranchise them, as long as we can turn them against one another, they will always be slaves. That was in 1712. It's over 300 years later, and we're still doing the same things to one another. When do we stop being slaves and break the Willie Lynch method?
Literally everything that.
And look, I'm trying to tell you, like, even when I was in the service, we had a slogan for what our pretty much our mission statement for going in any other country. We're here to win the hearts and minds, not to bomb them out, not to shoot them up, not to gas them. We're here to win the hearts and minds of the citizens of this country that we're invading. Yeah, because that's what we did. We was invading people's countries. But that was the mission statement. Now, was it a bunch of all that other stuff going on too? Oh, yeah, a lot of that. But the goal was to win the hearts and minds. That's how they toppled Gaddafi. They turned the citizens against him. They turned his own people against him. Psychological warfare. And it's been practiced in Black people seem to be test subject number one when it pertains to America. A lot of Black folks are brainwashed and they're not even liking their own folks. Unfortunately. But let's keep going.
Brother just read off is a tactic that is used in today's society. Put the light against the dark. Colorism is so bad in the Black community. Dark skins tearing down light skins tearing down dark skins. Then you got the old versus the young. The newer generations don't want to listen to the older generations, and the older generations don't see where the newer generations coming from. Then you got put the man and woman against each other. That's probably like the worst thing in the Black community. A lot of women feel like they don't need a man, and then a lot of time the Black man don't know how to treat the woman properly. It's so messed up, bro, and it's psychological warfare. We literally have invisible chains on us as Black people, bro. We gotta get over this. Now, to touch back on black crime, I just understand where a lot of these brothers are coming from. Being in poverty makes you do some crazy things, and in my opinion, the projects in general is an experiment.
If you think the projects were built to give people a better life, you've been lied to. They pack thousands of people in one area with limited jobs, bad schools, and no resources. That creates poverty, and poverty creates crime. It's almost like they set that bitch up. They put people in a box and watch them fight to survive. While all this is going on, the outside world points at them and says, see, they're violent, they're criminals, but they don't look at the person who created these conditions in the first place. But here's the thing, the system benefits from all this shit. It keeps everything in place, and if one generation doesn't escape, the next one is already set up to repeat the same story. I feel like they call that bitch the projects because it's a human experiment to see how families survive in poverty.
I'm telling you.
And look, I'm speaking for somebody that stayed in the projects. In his latter years, like when I got out of the military, I went straight to the fucking projects. I was in the projects. Fucking, it is a different experiment. And it's a lot of people out here just trying to just fucking get it. And if you ain't somebody that has a different type of mindset, it's very easy to get sucked into that shit. It's just like if you go to them poor white trash trailer parks. These motherfuckers, they mama had a trailer, they gonna have a trailer, they daughter gonna have a trailer. You just keep passing that shit on. It's hard to break out of that shit, man. And a lot of these situations are actually government instituted, if you want to put it like that, regardless of what people want to believe. And it breeds a certain thing. And then people can just turn around and be like, look at them. It's like, yeah, bitch, you set it up, motherfucker. I put my rat on the wheel. That bitch, if it run, I can't be like, ha ha, he ran. It's like, bitch, I put that motherfucker there. But either way, man, let's keep going, man.
Bro, if you could just sit down and actually critical think for a minute, bro, it adds up and it makes sense. What you gotta understand is the government and these higher powers are never trying to do anything to actually help us. That's why I'm so against Christianity. That was the thing they gave us. And I can guarantee you they never had our best interest. And once you go down this rabbit hole, man, and you just start putting things together, connecting dots, things start clicking.
One time, 2 weeks ago, I was like stoned and I woke up at 2 in the morning, still stoned. And I heard that dog barking, and the way it barking, it just sounded exactly the same pitch every time, like. And I got really creeped out because I started to feel like, what if the dog barking is a government experiment, and it's really just someone playing a dog barking over a loudspeaker as a form of like terrorizing low-income neighborhoods so that we can't have peace. Like, this is literally how I was thinking. And I swear, I bet you that is real.
Bro, this blew my mind because it's like, it makes sense.
That dog is barking though. I gotta play that again. That dog was barking the whole fucking time she was talking, bro. That dog was barking. Like, damn. I ain't been around a dog that be barking like that. That dog is barking. That motherfucker mad at somebody.
Things start clicking.
One time, 2 weeks ago, I was like stoned, and I woke up at 2 in the morning, still stoned.
He gonna bark the whole.
And I heard that dog barking, and the way it barking, it just sounded exactly the same.
Hold on, man. That dog is barking, bro. I'm sorry. This shit is funny as fuck to me. Hold on. Somebody need to tell this dog this. That motherfucker barking, bro.
Same pitch every time, like. And I got really creeped out because I started to feel like, what if the dog barking is a government experiment and it's really just someone playing a dog barking over a loudspeaker as a form of like terrorizing low-income neighborhoods so that we can't have peace. Like, this is literally how I was thinking. And I swear, I bet you that is real.
Bro, this blew my mind because it's like, it makes sense. This is like a staple in the hood. Hearing dogs barking, especially at night. Sound and loud noise in particular does have an effect on your mood. It's literally documented that the CIA did plant drugs into black neighborhoods. So theories like this may in fact be true. Hopefully I broke down everything for y'all. I tried my best to break everything down in a fast-paced, digestible manner, man. I really want all my people to be equipped on these type of debates. And don't just go off what I tell you. When you're done with this video, look into these things. Tell me if I missed something, you know, critique me as well. But I'm about to hit.
Hey, I already did that, man. You was on point, man. You did a good job, man. You did your research, and I'm proud of you, man. Keep up the good work. Keep doing the Lord's work, and we got to keep calling this shit out, man. But yeah, man, that dog was barking, bro. That dog was barking. Man, that dog was fucking barking, bro. I'm like, damn, I don't even know what the fuck that is, man. That motherfucker barking like a motherfucker. My dog don't bark like that. He'll whine like a little bitch, but he don't bark like that. He don't bark like that, not consistently, because I just tell him to shut the fuck up. And he'll shut the fuck up. But that right there, she has a point. I don't like to dabble in like conspiracy theories and things of that sort, but there was a lot of things there was a lot of government intervention into how the black community is set up right now in America. Regardless of what people want to say, I don't care. People act like they want to ignore the truth. Like, bitch, it's documented. It's literally government information. You can Google that shit and pull up the actual documents of these different things that were done to try to hinder and hold back the black community. So I'm like, all that shit is just whatever the fuck. But we got to be better. We got to be better as folks. Like that black dude, the one that had to take the gun from the guy, man. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you playing with your life. I commend you for defending yourself in the beginning, but like, dude, don't put yourself back in jeopardy again. Like, what did this dude? Let's say it was a real gun, and you threw it in the woods, and he had the actual magazine in his pocket. He could load that bitch up and pop your stupid ass. Like, bro, stop playing with your life. Stop playing with your life. and then the motherfucker come back multiple times, bruh, he would have been laid the fuck out. Police would have been called. He would have left on the stretcher. He would have had to. Like, dude, care a little bit more about your life and stop trying to be so compassionate with other folks. Because I that's one thing I've noticed, man. Black people give a lot of other people of other races a pass that they wouldn't give to another black person. That's what the dude was talking about when he was like, man, he ain't worrying about no other folks when he go out in public. He worrying about niggas. It's like, man, we be giving the pass to other folks that we wouldn't give to our own folks. And we got to get out of that mindset. You got to get out of that mindset. But we gotta have something funny. I gotta give y'all something funny before we get the fuck up out of here, y'all. But before I give y'all the funny one, I'm gonna give y'all a different one first, though. Obviously, I think we did that like a week ago. And y'all don't need to learn how to touch grass. I think y'all know how to touch grass. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all 2 chains, and I'm gonna give y'all a funny one before we get up out of here. I'm gonna give y'all 2 chains and a funny one. All right. So we're gonna hit 2 chains first. Let me turn the fucking music off. Cause 2 Chain ripped this hoe up, y'all. He ripped this up. I don't know why y'all ain't went to the channel and got this shit to 100,000, man. It's on 13,000, man. I don't know what y'all doing, bro. Y'all need to go watch these shorts. All right, we gotta start this over. All right, here we go.
What you guys filming for?
What the fuck?
I lost a dime bag
hold
in
up. No. Gotta go back and do it again, cause I don't know why they should be doing that, but they like to do that, y'all. But either way, though, we're gonna come on down here. Yeah, we put in work. We got a lot of shorts.
Yeah.
2 Chain.
Tony. All right.
Hannah, I'm home.
Yeah, Mr. Overlook, sometimes double book. Most of y'all is overcooked. I'm raw like some sushi off in Noble down in Malibu. Hope you niggas catch the hook. Me and bro, we matching coops. I count money fast as fuck. I got shorty backing up and lapping up spectacular. Yeah, I'm from that A, I got a shotgun in my passenger. Yeah, I'm from that A, you know the standards. You ain't trap enough. In New York today, the way I spit, I can rap a bus. Charlotte's got some fine shit. All them got some fine shit. Queens got some fine shit. Brooklyn got some fine shit. Can't forget about Candyland because it mine shit. They keep talking about they from the jungle. All that line shit.
We gotta hear that one more time. That shit right there.
Yeah.
That shit fire right there. 2 Chain, and he freestyled that shit, y'all. He freestyled that hoe. He ain't even fucking write that shit.
Right.
He probably wrote it down, but he remembered it though.
Hannah, I'm home.
Yeah, Mr. Overlook, sometimes double book. Most of y'all is overcooked. I'm raw like some sushi off in Noble down in Malibu. Hope you niggas catch the hook. Me and bro, we matching coops. I count money fast as fuck. I got shorty backing up and lapping up spectacular. Yeah, I'm from that A, I got a shotgun in my passenger. Yeah, I'm from that A, you know the standards. You ain't trap enough. In New York today, the way I spit, I can rap a bus. Charlotte's got some fine shit. All them got some fine shit. Queens got some fine shit. Brooklyn got some fine shit. Can't forget about Candyland because it mine shit. They keep talking about they from the jungle. All that line shit.
Man, he could put that on the track, y'all. I ain't even gonna bullshit, man. 2 Chain could put that on the track, man. That shit was clean. That shit was clean right there. That shit was clean right there. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm sorry I had to play it twice, and after I get done with the show, I'm probably play it one more time. Cause you know that shit was that shit was nice. And I ain't even a big 2 Chain fan like that. I ain't a big 2 Chain fan, but look, we gotta do a funny one before we get up out of here. Which one did I say I was gonna use though? Cause I know some of y'all don't be watching shit like y'all supposed to. Y'all don't be doing what y'all supposed to be doing, supporting the channel and shit. But damn, which one was I about to pick? I know I had one in my mind. I can't even remember which one I was gonna pick now. That one should, man. Y'all definitely need to get that one to me. That motherfucker right there at it, bro. It's like I need 140,000 more to go get that. Like that would have been something. Matter of fact, God damn it, fuck it, we gonna do it. I'm gonna give you one more music one because it shows how creative black people is. And then I'm gonna give you a funny one because I can't really find a funny one right now, and I'm trying to find one, but I don't want to keep scrolling. So I'm just gonna pick this one real quick. Like, y'all. I'm sorry.
You know why I put you over?
God damn it! See, YouTube, fix that.
So I'm getting to the car. I hear fire, 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 fire.
at least by 7 rounds. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing Lil' Kim.
Doing Lil' Kim?
Trying to get my baby in the car, then I throw my baby in the... I hear fire, 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 fire. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing Lil' Kim. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing Lil' Kim. Fire, 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 fire. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing Lil' Kim. So I'm getting to the car.
Y'all gotta admit that is a little fire though. Y'all gotta admit that is a little fire, man. Motherfucker, you got some creative ass people out here, man. Motherfucker, goddamn did work and got that shit done. That shit was fire right there. But yeah, Funny went on the way out. Oh, god damn it! If we can end cancer, y'all, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? It'd be amazing if we could end cancer. Well, we gonna see why that ain't gonna happen, y'all. So I hope y'all ready for this. I fuck with this dude. This dude funny to me. I ain't gonna bullshit. I know he probably from America, but he got that good African accent.
So offering me money, I'll take now.
Okay, you take the money. Okay, so if you do take the money, then there can never be a cure for cancer. If you take the $1 billion. Are you fine with that?
Am I the one that started the cancer? Why is it my responsibility to end it? I didn't know. No one consulted me when the cancer was initiated. But now you're consulting me to end it. So how? I don't even know much about cancer, to be honest. So it's not. I think you people should probably have someone else try to end it. I'll take the money because at least with the money I can eat now. This is 4:30. I haven't eaten this money. If I had 1 billion, I will eat. I will never skip a breakfast in my life now. So you're offering me money.
Yeah, y'all gotta admit that's pretty fucking funny. Like, it might just be funny to me, man. That shit's funny to me, man. That like nigga. And I would laugh if somebody came to me and tried to get me to like, hey, look, man, you take this $1 billion or you could end cancer forever. Like, nigga, I'm taking that $1 billion. I fund some research. Goddamn, try to fix that shit. But I ain't look. It ain't never gonna be no lockdown certified. That's what it is. It don't work like that. It do not work like that. But I'm trying to give y'all one more. Yeah. I'm gonna give y'all Bone Thugs on the way up out of here. This shit is gonna get me fucking flagged. I ain't gonna bullshit. I know it's gonna get me flagged, but we gonna do it anyways, y'all. We're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on, all that in the bag of chips, whether you watch over on Facebook, Let's Talk with JVJ, YouTube, Let's Talk with JVJ, or the JVJ Network on YouTube also. But make sure y'all do that for your boy. We trying to grow, but let's get out of here on that Bone Thugs.
Boom, boom, boom. Now tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you. When judgment comes for you. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you. 'Cause it's gonna come for you. And I'm gonna miss everybody out of rolling clothes. I can't look to the one flag and play for dust and they play too deep for being sad. To the legs I got to be. Tell me your piece of the seats for them, please. Marry me by my grand way. You can't go follow. God bless you, working on the plan to heaven. Follow the Lord on 24/7 days. God is who we praise, even though the devil's all up in my face, but he keeping me safe and in my place. Say grace to the gates we race, but I change the face of judge. And it blesses my soul with books. Girls, man, there's just no mercy for thugs. Ooh, what can I do? It's all about the family and how we grow. Can I get a witness? Let it unfold. We live in our lives, we turn our soul. Hell.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.